All right, let's get this party started. Today we have our upper body strength and conditioning warm-up that you, my friends, are going to be following for the next 5 weeks. So for every one of your training sessions, you are going to come back here and complete this warm-up. Okay, so let's get you started. Sticking out our arms to the sides, and we're going to swing them out, alternating which one goes down, which one goes up, trying to keep our palms down facing the floor. As we go through these, we're allowing the arms to fall back behind our body. Like for this one and the next movements, I'm counting, so you don't necessarily need to, although if you want to, we are doing 20 reps total, alternating up and down as you go through them. So we'll try to keep our breath flowing, our chest up nice and high, and again, allow gravity and momentum to sort of take its course on this one and open up that front side. So we'll finish with our last 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to relax our arms down by our sides, work shoulder circles, keeping our arms down by our sides, doing 5 backwards and then 5 forwards. So we'll feel quite limited in our range, but we'll try to work with as much motion as we can through that shoulder while keeping our arms down by our sides. 5 one way, and then we'll switch, and we'll start to circle in that opposite direction for 5. Finishing up this one, the next one is down on the floor. So come on down here and join me in your all 4 position. We're going to work with our thread the needle. Taking one hand, reaching it down and under, getting that stretch through the shoulder blades, inhaling, and then exhaling. We're going to follow that hand with the eyes, looking up at the ceiling as we go through 10 reps on each side. So we'll go through 10 over here and stretching that upper back, squeezing those shoulder blades together, trying to work with as big of a range of motion as we can without moving the legs and the hips. So we'll work with that breath, again, exhaling as we go through that open, inhaling as we go through the close. 2 more. Trying not to bend that opposite arm. And we'll switch and do the other side. So with this one, we're trying to get, again, the upper back, the mid back, even the lower back warmed up. Again, most likely when we're doing these sessions, we haven't done too much before them, especially this kind of stuff. So we might feel quite tight as we go through this, but as we do them, we try to exhale and get a little deeper into these stretches and increase that range of motion. Of course, never going too far where it's painful, just working with whatever we got going on with our body. So we'll finish up these last 3. Breathing through them. And last one. Not going anywhere. We're going to stay down here, work with the cat-cow. So very often we'll use this as a stretch. Today we're warming up our spine with it. We want to tuck our chin and round our spine up to the ceiling. Taking a big exhale. Inhaling in this position, and then we're going to exhale and arch our back and look up to the ceiling and try to get that nice curve in our back, stretching the front of the core. Inhale, and then we'll exhale. We're doing 2 more rounds of this. Exhaling into that round, trying to push the floor away with our hands, and then inhale, exhaling, and now we're trying to pull the floor in towards our knees with our hands, breathing. Last one. Exhaling every time we switch. And exhaling into that last arch. We'll finish off by setting our spine into that neutral or straight position. And we're going to finish off with some of our scapula retraction. So we want to squeeze our shoulders or scapula together, spread them apart, not moving the elbows. This one can always be a little bit tricky at first. You imagine something is between your shoulder blades. We're trying to pull the shoulders together and then apart. 10 reps total. So we'll make sure that we're not arching or rounding, but we're keeping everything in our spine as straight as possible, allowing us to really tap into those muscles between the shoulder blades to get them warmed up, moving, because that's the goal here. So we'll finish up this last 2 and 1. And then we are standing back up to the top where we're going to circle out our wrists. So standing up nice and tall, fist in the hands, we're going to draw 5 circles in each direction with our wrists, trying to keep our arms straight. And again, just working with whatever range we have, feeling that stretch through our forearms, around our wrists, getting them ready for all the stuff that we're gonna put them through after this warm up. So we'll do 5, and then we'll switch, and we'll do 5 the other way. Taking our time with this one, and especially with this next one that we're going to do, which is also the last one. Finishing off these wrist circles, we're going to do one very quality neck circle in each direction. So we'll start off by tucking our chin and taking our sweet time with this one, rolling our ear towards our shoulder, looking up to the ceiling, opposite ear to the shoulder, all the way until we end back up in that chin to chest position. And then we'll go all the way back, doing one rotation this way now, getting that nice stretching feeling through the front, back, sides of our neck. There's muscles that run all around our neck. And this one is, again, important to go slow on. Okay, my friends, that concludes our warm-up. So we're gonna go ahead and get you started on your training session, which again, you will have to scroll down and find the one that you are going to complete today. All right, I'll see you in there.